What's up and good afternoon, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today's kind of a big day for both of the vehicles you see behind me here, the single cab OBS, as well as my trailer that is sitting over there. And I know this got brought up a lot in the last video where we were towing the new Hyundai that I got out to the ranch and then towing Dedek's truck back out from there. Everybody was saying, Rhino, why aren't you using your trailer? And well, there's a couple of reasons. One of them being that we knew that the truck was going to be dragging because it didn't have any front wheels. Well, it had one front wheel, but we knew it was going to be dragging and it was going to skid a lot easier across the metal deck than it would a wood deck. The second one, and probably the most important one, and one of the reasons we're taking it today, is this trailer's not registered yet. If you guys remember, this trailer was purchased in Texas. My good friends picked it up and brought it out here for me. And so being that it was an out-of-state sale, it was never even registered in Texas. So basically, once you get it into the state, you got to register and yada, yada, yada. Well, I lagged on that just a little bit. So today's the day we're going to be doing that. But the cool thing is, and something else you guys probably didn't know, is the single cab here, you may or may not notice, doesn't have any license plate frame, temporary, nothing on there. Which is not uncommon for my vehicles. I hate license plates. I think they look horrible. I don't like to run them on any of my vehicles. Typically, it's a lot easier to get away with it on a newer vehicle than it is on an older vehicle. But I've been driving this thing for, I don't even know how long I had it, 6, 8 months? I don't even know. But it is not registered either. Now, that being said, it is partially registered, and I know that's going to sound weird, but welcome to California. So when I bought this truck, it was the heart of Rona times, and I don't ever really go to the DMV to register my stuff because it's just not worth the time. So I typically go to AAA. Well, I took this beast down to AAA right when I bought it, went to go register it, and it's going to be the most California thing you're ever going to hear. It's basically, I'm standing at the counter talking to the person for a solid like 30 minutes doing all the paperwork. We're about 3 feet apart from each other. We get all the paperwork done, they take all of my money, and then they said, oh, by the way, we can only partially register this truck today. What the heck does that mean? They're like, well, we need to verify the VIN number, which basically they need to walk out into the parking lot and verify that the VIN number on the paperwork matches the VIN number on the truck itself. But corporate wouldn't let them do that, which to me, like, we were standing 3 feet apart from each other for 30 minutes doing paperwork, talking to each other. That's okay, but we can't walk outside where it's better and will be further away for you to verify a VIN number. So anyway, this thing's been in a state of limbo for the longest time. And so I'm hoping today we're gonna be able to get this thing fully registered. We're gonna be able to get the trailer fully registered, and we need that because we're gonna be taking that trailer on a road trip to pick up another auction purchase I made that I didn't really wanna make, but I kind of may. We'll talk about that in another video. I've never towed with this truck other than just a tiny little utility trailer. So I'm kind of, I don't know if I'm excited is the word to see how this thing tows, because it does have a trailer brake controller, which you can see right there. I haven't seen any lights ever come on this thing, so I don't really know if it worked. Hopefully it's wired up. Hopefully it's not that pigtail sticking out right there, but maybe it is. No, it's got wires coming out the bottom. We don't know. Good thing is, while it is a heavy trailer, with nothing on it, it's not that heavy. The truck can stop it if the trailer brakes aren't working. Now, the next conundrum. We're going to a AAA that is in a very small strip mall. There's barely ever parking for a truck, let alone a truck. And I don't really know the overall length of this trailer, but I know the deck is 24 feet. And then I'm going to assume that's about a 4-foot tongue on there right there. So we're going to call this thing about 28 feet. So we're going to try to maneuver a 28-foot trailer with one of my worst turning trucks here through a tiny parking lot and hope we can find parking. And to top it off, I don't have a 2 5/16 drop hitch available. So this is typically what it takes to level out a trailer on this truck. We're gonna go with a 2 5/16 straight hitch. Now at first glance, that probably looks like, well, that's about the right height, but I can assure you, we're gonna want some type of drop hitch. Well, and to add to the interestingness, I don't know if we're gonna clear there. We're kind of maxed out on the trailer tongue there because I didn't drop that drop leg anymore. Yeah, I think it's safe to say this is gonna get interesting. I might just try to ram it up underneath. Perfect, I love it when a plan comes together. Get our wheel chocks pulled out here. Good news is, looks like the trailer wiring on the truck is good because all of our lights are coming on. I gotta say, guys, it actually sits kind of level. It's not that bad without using the drop hitch. There is a little raise to the trailer, but let's see if the trailer brakes work though. That is something I would like to know. We're gonna start rolling here and then let's see if we hit the brakes. Wait, this way. Slider works this way. Yeah, that's doing nothing. All right, so we have no trailer brakes. But again, the trailer I think itself weighs just about 4,000 pounds. Plenty for this truck to stop by itself. So far, the single cab is towing great, stopping just fine. The one complaint I have is these god-awful tiny mirrors, which are absolutely useless in seeing where the wheels of the trailer are. When you get to about right there, you lose the trailer. I'm about to start my own hashtag. Hashtag GM Tow Mirror the World. Every vehicle needs the GM tow mirrors. All right, it's actually not looking that horrible today. Or should we just steal all these parking spots right here by McDonald's? We're coming in. There's no turning back now. We'll wave everybody through here because there's no way we're making this turn without being on the other side. Come on, lady. This means, come on. Well, yeah, all right, we'll do the whole hand. Let's go, come on, hurry up. Go, bro, that means go. Swinging her wide. Looking good back there, looking good on the trailer. Oh, we're getting tighter, but we're still looking good back there. But man, do I wish I had mirrors that would allow me to see my back tires on the trailer. We lucked out with this parking spot. Look at that bad boy right there. This spot was made for us, guys. All right, y'all, well, we got her in the parking lot. Well, y'all, I hate to say it, but we struck out. Unfortunately, so a couple things came up. So they wanted to charge me extra couple $100 for the truck because it wasn't registered in the same month that it was purchased, which it wasn't possible. It was half registered because nobody could do the VIN verification. The only people that can change that is actually having to go to the DMV, which is what I tried to avoid this whole time. Now, I would have just paid the extra fee to avoid going to the DMV, but the problem we got here lies in the trailer. Unfortunately, and this is strange to me, since the trailer was purchased brand new from a dealer and not used, AAA doesn't have access to apparently that side of the DMV. They can only do used title transfers and registrations, nothing new. But the lady was kind enough, and maybe she just said this to get me out of her hair. She said that here's a note. Go to the guy at the front of the DMV, tell him so-and-so sent you, and they should take you straight in. Obviously not today, it's almost closing time. They should take you straight in though. I don't know if I believe that, but we really don't have a choice at this point. We're not gonna let one strikeout, or I guess 2 strikeouts, ruin our day though. We're on our way to the warehouse. We've clearly already dropped the trailer. I do got some cool things here. If you guys remember from a few videos back, I asked if you guys wanted some decals on Dedic's truck or stickers, send them to us. Well, a couple of you actually followed through. Dedic! Scared me. We got mail call, Dedic. I'll let you open those.
What if? Okay. Oh, I almost said it's to Ryan. Okay, from Orange County. Oh, they put their IG. Okay, there you go. There's the IG right there.
Boom.
Orange County _ second amendment 2A.
Now, mind you, they say it's for me, Dedic, but these are for you. All right, don't let them distract you. It's just to get it through the mail system. We got.
My hands are a little dirty, so I'm gonna try not to mess anything up here. Oh, okay.
Dang.
Okay.
That's actually pretty good. Sick.
See, the problem is some of these stickers are actually really nice, and I don't want them to go on the truck because then I don't want to mess them up.
Well, you know what's cool? Isn't there an Orange County, Florida?
There is, yeah.
Perfect.
Like.
Well, I mean, they didn't put a giant California on the bottom there, but this will look good in Florida as well.
It will.
Dang, he sent 2 of them. All right, I'm keeping one. You can have the other.
Boy, there's a few in this one.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, did they hold on to me? So I'm gonna butcher this.
Oh.
Paul Boizukis.
We're just gonna go with that. I'm not even gonna try.
Boizakis. Oh, we got a note in this one. All right, I like that. I like notes. Wow. Okay.
Ooh, it's a long note. All right.
Hey Ryan, here are some stickers for your collection. My wife and I enjoy your content. I have been around and have owned trucks my entire life and really like your videos. You know something I've always noticed when I read? I get too close, so it's like I don't. The stickers are for my kennel. I breed. Oh, French bulldogs. Oh, that's dope. Okay.
Don't look at me. I can't look at me.
Now I want to see it.
I know,
but
but
sparked my interest.
We got to read the note first, then open the present, man. Don't you get gifts as kids?
If you ever need a French bulldog, let me know. Ranch dog.
Oof, this one's gonna give me trouble. I'm gonna end up with 20 dogs.
Onibullies.com. Okay, appreciate ya and would love your support.
All right, let's see what we got. Dude, those are sick.
Those are mean.
Right?
I like them. Oh.
What's the other one? Hold on.
I think they're. Oh.
No, we got a different style. Dang, Oni Bowley's Utah, the snowman. We know one of those. Oh, all right, we gotta save that one. We gotta save one of those for snow. Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all for sending stickers. I think we got a few more that are coming in the mail, but You guys are rad. These are actually really, really nice stickers. I'm impressed. Now, I hate to keep going on some bad news, guys. We got bad news and we got great news on the K20 build. Dedic, take it away.
So that pipe we fought for like 30 minutes.
The one sitting right up there, the intercooler piping that went here, there, and tied in right there.
Basically what happened was with the new Hydro Boost setup, where it was gonna put the culturally appreciative, what do we call it now? I gotta learn my terminology.
I honestly don't know what you're trying to say, but I was really impressed because I thought you knew like the atmospheric something term of it, but then I realized what you were doing, so I don't know. Yeah. Take that, that's all you, buddy.
The owner of the
oh god,
the depreciated, I don't know.
Just say master freaking cylinder.
So yeah, so the master slave was gonna run right into the actual hot side of the piping.
Basically the pipe was here, but the whole assembly had to come straight into the pipe, and it just, there was no way to finagle it to work. It was the worst positioning. Now again, remember, LOI out of a 2005 Silverado, mating up to factory K20 stuff, it's just, it doesn't always work.
Yeah, and especially going from like the 2.5-inch factory stuff into a 3-inch, it's just more real estate, not as much room. I could have ran the original pipe, but that's not fun. So I already ordered up some 3-inch piping with a bunch of bends, U's, J's and stuff, and we're basically, I'm gonna fab up my own, send it back off to powder coat with some other things, and actually found a bunch of things that need to get taken care of anyways. My other option was going to manual brakes, and I wasn't gonna do that. That's just...
Nah, let's do it right.
Yeah, it's, because especially if this thing's gonna tow, which it will.
Now good news is that you can see Dedic working on over here. We're gonna get some belts on this thing. We got the power steering pump.
Power steering pump.
Which, that's what we were at the junkyard for, and we struck out because, what is it, the bracket that they don't make anymore?
Yeah, so that bracket right there, that's got the 3 bolts in it. So the bracket's actually sandwiched in between the pulley and the actual pump. Don't mind the pump, that'll get swapped out. He's looking a little dysfunctional right now, but he's all right. So
run it.
Yeah, so they don't make those brackets anymore. The rear one I could have actually gone through the Chevy dealership. The front one discontinued, and only one in like the country had it, and it was like a keep calling around until you find the one that had it, so I wasn't gonna do that. Luckily we had someone reach out to me over Instagram and was like, hey, I can locate one, found one, and actually had it to us, same day?
All right, y'all, well yesterday was kind of a bust, and we ain't gonna make a negative video, so today we're re-gearing. Other than we're gonna start off negative, $99 for 27 gallons. But on a positive note, we're gonna head up to the ranch right now. I've got Chris with me. He's currently inside the store right now grabbing some snacks. But today should be a pretty cool day. James hit me up last night, said he's willing to bring us some more dirt and bring some equipment over to help us rebuild our 110 track. And I'm really, really, really stoked about that. Oh, let's see what Chris got. What we got, buddy? Oh, some J&K beef jerky. Hey, what'd you get for yourself?
You know, got some little sour goodies.
We got James pulling up in the Super 10. Ooh, looks like we got some good dirt back there. What's up, buddy? So the plan today is we're just gonna completely scrap the entire track that you got back here. James is gonna bring over some real equipment, and I think we're gonna completely like rebuild, but more of a supercross style track that we actually have room to pass on, because currently everything's kind of a single track width. Closed, track is closed. So security, track security, kick him off. We got Chris. Chris gonna start moving some dirt. You ready to work today, buddy?
Oh, see, I got this thing, I gotta go.
Oh, you got your lobster socks on though. Those are the working socks.
Yeah, these are the working socks.
Yeah, look at those bad boys. Woo.
Yeah. Cold water lobster, if you know anything about lobsters.
Got the main superintendent showing up right now. Well, the main one, I don't, the rest are, I'm not sure what that guy's doing, but we might want to reevaluate his pay. You guys putting the planning in, doing the surveying?
Yeah.
We've been getting emails to the HR department. You gotta stop petting the employees.
I can't help it. They're too cute.
We got load number 2 coming in. Sir, are you guys supervising James? Make sure he dumps in the right spot?
Yep. I'm not even a Kaepernick like I am. We know I'm not. Scrape all this flat, that way we have a clean slate to really start to plan things out, because right now we're kind of like putting stuff back where it already was, and we don't really want to do that. We want a whole new track. And you guys have noticed and mentioned in previous videos that, oh, you can't pass on that track, it's a single bike width track, and that is true. The reason being, we don't have a whole lot of dirt out here to use,
again, the ground here is all DG, doesn't pack the best for jumps and stuff like that. You can see James has brought us over 4 loads so far. I mean, he brought us pretty much all the dirt you see here, but today we've got 4 loads. And if you really think about it, a jump that's like track size width here, it's gonna end up being like, there's a takeoff and there's a landing. 2 loads worth there. So it takes a ton of dirt, and we're far out. Nobody wants to truck dirt this far. I know there's free fill dirt basically coming out everywhere, but nobody wants to truck it this far because then they lose money. So we're very, very, very grateful to have James as a neighbor. Dedick ran back with James and grabbed James's 259. Good news is Dedick is not wearing overalls, so he can't 2-strap it in the skid steer. Hey, buddy.
I don't know what you're doing, but okay.
I'm doing this for me.
Oh, you're doing this for you, okay. I don't know what you're doing, but okay. Mind you guys, Dedick doesn't do this very often.
Nah. Often I don't ever do this.
Okay, Dedick never does this. I'm also not sure what he's doing, but we're gonna watch. This is also how hard the dirt is out here. And yes, it's a smooth bucket. We know if there was teeth, they'd probably be digging in, but 3 hours later.
You gotta start somewhere.
I know, I just don't know what we're doing.
All right, we got good practice for you, buddy.
All right, what?
Tear down the Dedick jump. The infamous Dedick jump, the first jump we ever built here. Tear it down, buddy. Tear it down. You can do this, buddy. We got faith in you. Now we're moving some dirt. It's the end of an era. It's the end of an era. Sad day. Very sad day. Oh, back into my truck. Does that one have the backup camera too?
I don't know if it does. I haven't been looking.
Go backwards.
Yeah, it does.
Bye-bye, berm. Oh, and then we got James bringing the big guns over here. As always, Milwaukee coming in clutch.
This is by far my favorite Milwaukee tool.
I gotta say, the good thing about the dirt that we had here is that you can see it retains moisture. We haven't had rain in probably 2 weeks, I'd say at this point, but maybe a week. But this stuff is still super wet once you get through the crust. Oh, look at the pushing power on this bad boy. I'm very, very, very jealous of this wheel loader. I mean, I know he's just moving dirt over here, but that's the size ramp right there that we need. Meanwhile, we've got our other operator over here, certified, naval certified Dedick here.
Actually, I am. I'll do a 20K ton forklift.
Watch out for snakes, Chris.
Snakes? All I need is a monster for you to call me Kyle, and I'm ready.
All right, buddy, it's all you. And just like that, guys, bye-bye track. It looks like we got a lot of dirt until we start placing it, but I like seeing this much dirt. How's the watering side of things, Chris? Everything good?
Great.
Great.
There, it just got really big.
Yeah, it did. Woo! That's how you do it. Is he gonna make it through those big ones? Oh, he's gonna make it through those big ones. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Well, there used to be an old gate right here that clearly burned up, and we don't want any of these lag bolts going into James's tires there, because I have a feeling, got a feeling one of those tires ain't cheap. Loving this, guys. This is our whole bottom section. If you guys remember, the little berm was right there that led you up into the step up. And God, this area just got so much bigger now that we can use it all instead of it being all burnt down wooded crap in the middle. Oh, that pile took me about 15-20 minutes to make with the excavator. James, 3 seconds to get rid of. All right, buddy, now that we got us a flat playing field here, where do we start?
Let's game plan. We need a big start, coming into a big berm. We're gonna make this supercross style.
I think supercross meets motocross. There's gonna be a little downhill section in the back there, but we wanna keep it kind of tight like James's track. I don't think, we filmed a little bit on James's track, but James's track is really fun for racing because there's tons of big wide sweeping turns. You can actually pass unlike our track. So we wanna kind of keep that style going here.
Was this your plot plan?
I was thinking about it, but
You just using your knife to draw in the dirt?
Yeah.
No wonder that thing's never sharp. Oh, okay.
that way.
Yeah, that knife is toast. You know we got like sticks everywhere.
That's what we got right there.
Oh, that's what we got, all right. I'm seeing it.
Okay, so
Chris took years of architecture and CAD drawing. Did you take any architecture?
I did
Okay, yeah. All right, Chris was
2 years.
2 years of architecture.
Well, 1.5.
Okay.
Sorry, Dad.
Then it got fired.
What?
What?
I didn't get fired. I just got asked to move to the side so this can be done more productive.
Oh,
and
okay.
efficient.
So James is on the 259 now, doing a little final grade here. Dude, this place looks so much bigger.
He
Love
hasn't
it.
even gone down to that corner yet. That still goes a little further out too.
Nice. So clean.
All right, she is all graded out, flat, beautiful. We've actually started track construction already.
Dude, just look at how massive this berm's gonna be. That's so, bro, that took all the dirt from our whole rhythm section to make one berm now. Like we're stepping the game up, dude.
Let me show you guys how far I got before I ran out of marking paint.
We're gonna have our start right here. It's gonna be about like a 8 bike wide start. We're gonna keep the track about 12 feet wide. That way you still got room to pass. You're gonna shoot into this basically 180-degree turn here. You can see my paint right there and my paint right here. This is how wide the track's gonna be. You're gonna come this way. There's gonna be some type of jump feature, whatever it may be right here. And then behind me here, you're gonna come into a 90-degree turn, which is gonna shoot you that way. You can see my marking paint here. There's gonna be a berm right here. So you're gonna come out of that berm straight to a jump, to a 90-degree turn this way. Maybe a roller, a jump, I'm not really sure yet. Then all the way down here, we're gonna shoot you back 90 degrees and we're gonna send you on a long straight that way. Hopefully have some big features. Then eventually we're gonna loop back around and you can see I left 24 feet in between that line and that line. So we're gonna be able to snake the track back that way, come in this way, we're gonna have another 180-degree turn and keep our 12-foot width and send you back that way. Then eventually you're gonna end up down that hill somewhere back on the other side and it's gonna loop you back around to where our start line was. Is it a bad sign that he has to go get more dirt for this berm? That giant pile wasn't God, this berm's massive. I love every bit about this berm right now. Got our master squirter over here, Chris, making sure everything stays nice and wet.
Can you say that? I don't know if you can say that.
Daddy's got his kickstand out here. Is it working good, buddy?
I don't have my coveralls on.
First try. Oh, dude, you're gonna carry so much speed through that berm. Dude.
Dude, you're gonna carry so much speed. All right. Now it's time to build our first jump. We're gonna start about right here. Kinda.
This is gonna be like the start of the jump, right? Where it starts to go up?
Yeah, I put him a little too far forward.
Okay, I was about to say, cause...
But dude, you carry so much speed through that corner, you could do that.
So this jump we're gonna keep a tabletop, being that you're gonna be coming from our start. And just in case anybody tries to take that inside line and obviously can't clear a big double. So we're gonna go for a pretty sizable table here, probably to about, I don't know, somewhere around there.
You just look like a little excited kid right now.
gonna have this bitch slow down 7 feet.
Yo, we got
Royalty.
royalty. Holy,
Wow, dude.
you've come to bless our track.
Yeah, man, I came to bless your track.
Thanks, dog.
Yeah.
Well, do a lap. Where's the bike? We had a bike. There's the bike. Hold on. Look at Dedick. You just gonna leave Dedick like that?
Well, it's like a sculpture, you know? It's like everywhere I go, I'm making sculptures. See, this one's an interactive sculpture.
Okay.
You know how sometimes they put a sculpture up of like some guy that did everything right except for he said one thing wrong one day?
Yeah.
Well,
Was it the shirt thing?
And they're made out of copper. You can like rub his toe for good luck, you know?
All right.
Like, and the toe is always looking different than everything else, you know?
Okay.
So I kind of did that with Dedick.
All right.
To get good luck out of Dedick, you give him the gauntlet.
Oh, that's
Come
sweet,
last,
guys.
you know? See?
That's sweet. Well, dog, welcome, man. Great to have you out here.
Thanks, dog. You know, I was
It's not even Sunday and you come to bless us.
See, I always thought it'd be funny to show up here one day and be like, I was in the neighborhood.
And then he actually was in the
But I
neighborhood.
actually was in the neighborhood. And it did not disappoint. It is funny. See, I'm not the only one sculpting around here.
Well, you know, we brought James out to bring his beautiful equipment.
As a guy who loves tools.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy's got some good tools.
Yeah, man.
All right, y'all. Firm, so first jump is done. Dedick's back.
It's a little tight, not gonna lie, if you try to get good speed with it.
Well, no, I think if we carve that berm a little steeper,
Yeah.
it'll be tighter.
It's a little tight.
All right, we got James demoing it. Well, you can see the sun is going down behind us. It is getting freezing cold out here. We got a giant great start today. Again, this is all kind of like not planned. You're about to see how sporadic my life is, because now we're going back to the warehouse to rework or do more work on Dedick's K20 build. I'm excited with how big and crazy of a track we're gonna build out here. Like, this is legit. The first one was, you know, give us a break. We were working with what we had. Now we're gonna do it for real. Back at the warehouse now, we've got Zach's and we've got Dedick's 110 in the back there. And then we're gonna be loading up all the bikes tonight because we're heading to the track tomorrow. Dog, did dinner do you dirty?
What?
You pooping?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Dedick will hopefully be here at any minute now. I gotta make a couple modifications to my bike because we put my new ASV lever on, and basically the way that you have to adjust the throttle tube here, my throttle lines are too tight and my longer ones aren't gonna be here in time for the track day tomorrow. So I'm thinking we're either gonna reroute them or we're gonna cut this little clip right there off and let my throttle lines have a little bit more room to breathe. Oh, you know, this guy's official. Rocking to HSP.
Yeah.
We're ready to go. Ooh, we got boxes on bags.
Bags. Yeah, I got an oil pressure sensor because that one got crushed in the accident. And I didn't really want to be running this thing too much until that got settled.
Bag number, box number 1. Uh-oh,
That's a foot. That looks less than a foot. I think I got shorted, but it's okay.
That's a foot. Chris will determine. Chris, does that look about right to you? Normal?
Yep, about right.
12 on the dot?
That's foot. Okay.
Come on, man. Chris knows. Look at this excited kid's face right here.
Yeah, definitely gonna need some.
Spit on it.
There goes the
Oh.
my V-band clamp. That's gonna get welded right there. And that's gonna be that's gonna look so clean. It's gonna be so nice. I'm excited. Doing it right, you know?
Always.
Doing it right. And then my turn down to a 45 towards the ground.
Box number 2.
I'm opening them all upside down because I didn't have time to cross out my address yet.
Thanks, son. Oh, let's just use that one. The candy cane.
Just this?
Yeah.
Don't do anything to it?
Nope. Now, remember from earlier in the video, we're having intercooler piping fitment issues. So Dedick's got enough pieces here. He's going to chop up and build his own intercooler piping. Or snorkeling.
So for those of you that know or don't know, honestly, you just need to buy a bunch of J-pipes. Because if you buy a bunch of J-pipes, it gives you kind of all the angles you're going to need or all the bends and stuff. Because you can always make your angled cut, fit it around. It's the best. Because look, like just from this piece alone, I've got the 290s I need to kick me out in a way of the brake booster. The other piece I have, and then I even got a 45, which I probably won't even use this because I just now realized that's more galvanized than this is, but we'll figure it out.
It's all gonna end up getting powder coated after he fabs it up anyway. This right here is some precision fabrication, y'all.
Oh, it's done.
Is that gonna clear?
So the whole plan is what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna run it kind of over this harness right here. So the plan and the reason why I got this J is I'm gonna cut it right here Obviously that I will measure and figure out where the apex is here, so I know it's gonna be exactly a 90. Cut it there, turn it down, so it's gonna come out, up over, this harness will move out of the way, up over, and then it's gonna turn down towards the intercooler, and then all I gotta do is 45 it, and then put another 45 where it actually goes into the intercooler.
This right here is way lower. Like this is like the center line of that pipe.
Yeah.
I feel like trying to get that to angle up and turn, it's
Figure
gonna
out if I
fight
gotta
you.
disconnect that and move them and relocate them, that's easy. That's all just 4 bolts, get rid of this bracket, build my own to push them over more.
Alright.
Bring them down, that's doable.
Now, one big thing we haven't shown you guys, and this is how we're gonna wrap up this video. Big step right now.
I welded the doors closed.
I wish. But I guess we're acting like it.
Well, the door's kind of close to the...
He got hooked. He got hooked in the gills. Oh, he's dead. Dedic down. Dedic down. So, big news, and it's not that Dedic also stores food in here.
That wasn't me, that was Chris. Chris did that, I already confronted him about it.
Okay, check this out.
Oh, actually, I gotta get back out. That's right, I forgot I disconnected the computer because I didn't want it to...
Okay, you know what? We should hold that off till the next video. Regardless, you guys see key works. All right, you want us to start up? Okay, Dad's gonna let it start up for you guys.
I'm not saying I don't trust you while I was gone, but it didn't have oil, it was sitting, and I showed Chris that it was working,
Jeez.
and I didn't want him getting ballsy.
Okay, buddy, let's do this. And done.
Hey, John, it's a big step! Big step! Music to my ears right there. All right, we're gonna blow it up. Okay, we're gonna keep going.
I'm doing this.
Nice.
Actually, I'm literally just...
She gonna be a screamer. All right, y'all. Well, with that, we're gonna wrap up. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed already, please click the subscribe button now. They do not miss out on any future content. Don't forget to give this video a like and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out workforapparel.com because if there's anything you want in this life, you gotta be willing to work for it. You guys are the best. I'm out.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah.